All right. Hey, listen, we wanted to update everybody. So a lot of you may know we've got our Tiffin Phaeton a month ago.
Yeah, about a month.
A month ago, and then we've kind of gone off on a trip around to do some RV shows, and we're towing the 4Runner. And yesterday we had an.
It was the first time towing the 4Runner.
It was the first time towing the 4Runner. We had an incident that I wanted to share with everybody, and basically Tammy ran into the back of the Phaeton with the 4Runner.
I was technically not in the 4Runner when it happened, so no.
Okay, so she technically wasn't in it when the 4Runner,
right.
Which makes it even more confusing. So, what exactly happened?
It actually started with being your fault.
Okay.
Because we were pulling out of that tight spot.
We were in a tight spot, right?
And and we didn't have cell phone coverage, so we couldn't talk to each other usually, which is what we do.
We usually communicate, yep.
And you were pulling out, and then this tree, I could see it.
Jumped out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, that's what it did. And obviously you could not see it, and it caught one of the slide toppers.
Oh, well, I was driving.
Yeah, and I was behind you, him in the 4Runner.
But that's what I call incidental contact.
Yeah, whatever. No.
I was driving and I kind of grazed a tree. That's
not
like
graze a tree.
That's like in a basketball game where like they're kind of running into each other but the referee doesn't call it.
So I lay on the horn.
She lays
I see it, and in my mind it's about to rip the entire slide topper off, and he's just acting like he didn't just.
I stopped.
You stopped because I honked the horn, not because you hit it. Okay, so he stops for a second, and then I try to call him again because I'm freaking out.
But no service.
No service.
No cell service.
So then, for some reason, you start going again.
Yeah, because I look back and I don't see her doing anything, and I wasn't even sure if it was her honking the horn. So I start going again, and she lays on the horn.
I'm stroking out
And now
there.
I see her back in her window doing this right here. And so I'm like, I guess something's wrong. So I get out of the RV and look, and I am touching.
You are.
The awning is touching a tree. It could have been bad.
Yes.
But again, it was kind of incidental contact.
But I saved the day. Let's just remember this part of that story.
She saved the day, yes.
So I get out of the 4Runner.
Did I mention it was her birthday yesterday?
Yeah, this all happened when I woke up on my birthday.
Right.
But so I jump out of the 4Runner, run around it, and it's just sitting there.
The 4Runner,
like a car does when you get out of it. And I run around, and I go to the front door, the door, and I'm like, woo, you hit this, and he's like, oh, let me back up. So go get in the 4Runner and
now,
we'll back up.
Now here's what I see at this point, because I'm in the RV and I can see my screen, and so basically what I see
as I walk back to the 4Runner
is the 4Runner starts moving towards the RV, and I'm like, Tammy didn't have time to get to the 4Runner, and the 4Runner is now barreling towards the RV. And the next thing I see is Tammy running around the corner, trying to, I guess, stop the RV.
I did. I actually put my hands on the truck like I thought I was going to stop it.
Bad safety, bad idea.
Didn't make that one.
And all I can do is watch in the monitor, and she jumps in. I brace for impact, and bam!
It did hit it.
It hits. And
that was the worst feeling to go around the RV, and I literally see the 4Runner heading straight to the month-old RV. I was about to get sick. It was and there's people watching, because after I laid on the horn, I got everybody's attention in the whole campground, so we have an audience.
But because it was her birthday, I kind of was like, I reassured her to let her know she actually saved the day.
You high-fived me.
I high-five.
Thanks for saving it.
But shall we look at the damage?
Yes, we should. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's still damage, 1 month
I thought we were going to rip the blue ox off. I mean, I thought it was just going to be bad.
All right, let's look at the damage. I know everybody wants to see it.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Okay, this is the damage that I caused through my incidental contact and the runaway 4Runner.
I would have not.
So you can see, actually it's not dented, and I have not tried to see if I can get some of this paint off, but the 4Runner's white, and you can see that there's, actually looks better when I just wipe it off. You can see there's definitely some marks, and that's actually paint that has come off. So it's definitely going to need paint. Now the bad part really gets over here. It's not horrible, but you can see where the fiberglass is cracked. So I'm going to need.
Yeah, that's no good.
And it's a little bit. Yeah. The more I look at it, the worse it gets. And then the 4Runner actually took a pretty decent shot here. You know, you've got the old paint coming off the 4Runner. A little bit.
No dent though.
I mean,
no dent.
I guess not. But
a little liquid paper will just fix that, right?
Liquid paper, yeah. Do they make liquid paper in that color? I don't know. So anyway, that was our day yesterday. We want to share it with everybody because, you know, when you're on the road, we're learning with everybody else, and this is just one of those things. It was kind of a 1 in a million.
Let's hope it's a 1 in a million.
And but it happened, and you know, we should have just slowed up and taken our time getting out of that park because it was so tight in there. And maybe we got some pictures of that, I don't know, or maybe not.
I don't know.
It was so tight, and I know a lot of us experienced that, but you know what? We learned a lesson there. We got to kind of take our time and just make sure that we're doing things properly, and in that case, we kind of got in a little bit too big of a hurry. So there you go. TechnoRV.
Yep. Happy birthday to me.
With the birthday for Tammy. Okay, and one more thing. We're at a...
Gosh, that's bright. You can keep talking.
Okay. All right, and one more thing. We're at a very cool park. It's called...
Shady Grove.
Shady Grove. And it is right inside of like Cumming, Georgia?
Yeah.
Somewhere around in that area. And it's really awesome. So we wanted to kind of show you a little bit of video. There's lots of room here. We're
dead right now too. They said it's not as busy. You know,
yeah, this time of year. It's April 12th. And so, you know, we're in a 40-footer. We're in this pull-through. No sewer on the site, but it does have very good power. I've checked all that out, and the water's good. And
what a view.
And what a gorgeous view.
Lake Lanier is what we're on.
Yeah, this is Lake Lanier, and it is absolutely gorgeous back here. Lots of privacy.
Yeah, this lot size is like huge, and we've got the woods around this. Even if someone were over there and over there, which they're not, it still would have a lot of privacy. Just
lots of privacy.
Of where.
So Lake Lanier, and what is it again? Something Grove?
Shady Grove Campground.
Shady Grove Campground. Check it out. So we've worked hard today. We've talked to some customers on the phone, done some emailing.
TST.
We went to TST this morning, and now I say we go kayaking.
I say we go kayaking.
All right, let's do it.
All right.